Hi everyone, it's Nancy. How you all doing? I have another project to show you, and it's a Jello box journal. Now, you know, it's the time of year where maybe you're making Jello molds for the holidays, you know, things like that. And I think I've seen something like this before, but haven't in a long time. So I thought I'd give it a try and show you how you can make a cute little journal out of your bits and bobs that you have laying around from probably all the Christmas crafting you're doing already. So these are the 3-ounce boxes of Jello, and what's nice about these is on one side the illustration is this way, and on the other side it's this way. So you could actually have your journal going this way or this way. I like it this way, but you can, you know, have it either way, you see? So I wanted to do a flip through of this and show you, and then I'll kind of give you some pointers on how you can make one. Okay, so it's just a fun little journal. It doesn't take much to do. It's really easy, and it's so stinking cute. So I just tied it together with some twine, some pretty twine. And on the cover, I put one of these Tim Holtz little, I don't even know what you call them because I took the packaging off, but they're flares. To me, they're flares. So I glued one of those on there. And I put some of his flat back pearls on there. And I did stitch around it. You don't have to stitch around it, but I did. So let me show you the inside. I covered the inside of the box with just some paper, and then I put 2 signatures in here. 2 signatures. I did sew them in with a 3-hole pamphlet stitch, and then around the middle here I did tie some fun festive trims. And to cover the stitching, I did glue a piece of trim, crochet trim here, and then I tied these on. And I think the more stuff hanging out, the better. So let me just do a quick flip through of this for you. What's fun too is I used a bunch of my scraps, and then I did take some of my digitals and cut, you know, printed them down to a smaller size, which made them more fun to use as well. So just used pieces of paper that I had from doing my crafting the last few weeks, and made little pages and little journaling cards here, and used some Tim Holtz paper dolls, vintage music, a little pieces of sari silk that I had laying around. And then what I did was I took some pieces of manila file folder I had laying around and made little mini journal cards to slip in little pockets here. And then that's one page. Used some of my leftover printables here, did some stenciling. Gotta have a cute paper clip. And these charms I think I got at Hobby Lobby, so I just put it on a paper clip. Some of my spattered packing paper. Made a little collage here. A little piece of my dyed paper, my little modeled dyed paper. I used the Tim Holtz oxides for that. An old stamp, made a little pocket with some tea bag and put some things in the pocket. And then look, I took the wrappers of my favorite candies, glued them together, and that's in the middle. I love that. So that's the middle of the first signature. Here's one of my gingerbread houses I showed you how to make in a prior video, and then it's just a tuck spot, so then you can have some writing here. There is a lot of area to write on, believe it or not, in this little journal. You could fit a whole bunch more in here too. Here's a little piece of my dyed paper. Here's a little tuck spot I did with a couple of Tim Holtz tags. Stickers, the to and from stickers, I stuck them on manila folder. and stuck them in there. Another little tuck spot here. And put some pom-pom trim. And I think it's so cute. Another piece of my sari here. And then in here I put just a plain tag because I figured you can put pictures in here and write on this. Like the little kids there. And then that's the first signature. The second signature, I have some of this fun white spattered netting that we got at Dollar Tree. And then some vintage postcard. Some more of the cute little pictures. And then a fabric tab. And then look at this, you can write on there, and I had a piece of this laying around, so I stapled it on there. I really love how that looks. So we did that. Oops, excuse me, let me get that in there. There we go. And then another Tim Holtz pictures, some of my paper here, spatter paper, another little area you can write on, and that's the middle of that signature, and you can put pictures here or whatever. And then put a little bow here, and then I have a little bow pin with some sequins on it, and some tea bag on here. There's a little pocket I made with some leftover piece of fabric I had, put some little goodies in there. And then there's a little gold tag hanging from here. Cute picture, some more. Back of a postcard, that, and there's Santa saying shh. Isn't this the cutest little journal? So I'll just give you a quick run through on this of what I did. So so what I did was I took the Jello box and cut the excess off. Now, so you have to decide, do you want it to open this way or do you want it to go this way? If you want it to go this way, you're going to leave this piece of the box on and cut this, this, and this so you can open it this way. If you want to do the Jello box this way, you leave this piece on and you cut that, that, and that off. And I just use my scissors and eyed it. I mean, it's not perfect, but it looks fine. It matches, it evens out. So then what I did was I took a piece of paper and measured it and then covered the inside of the box with the paper. And then I glued it on with wet glue, and then you let it dry. Don't try to fold it while it's wet, so just give it some time to dry, which is what I did. I inked the edges, and so then your cover is ready. And then what I did was I went to put gathered scraps and things and to make my signature. So I think this one here will be my first signature. So I just put about 8 pages together. I'm going to glue the flap down so it'll be a tuck spot. And then I have a little bit more of my spatter paper and this cute pretty little rose, gingham rose. And then some tea dyed paper. And here I have another candy wrapper. So think about your favorite candy wrappers. This is my favorite candy right now. And yes, I did eat them. I had to, so I could have more wrappers to put in here, you know. So it's a dirty job, but somebody's got to do it, right? So here's the first signature, and then I'll make that a tuck spot so we can make a little tag for that. More of my model dyed paper here. Okay, that's my first signature. And then the second signature of the journal is this. I have more of that pretty green netting paper. More tuck spots. And then, oh, this is upside down. I have a piece of vintage music that I'm going to make 2 little pockets, and that'll be the middle of this signature. So those will be the 2 signatures that I put together, okay? So the next thing you want to do is make yourself a template for your spine. So what I did was I measured the spine and cut a piece of paper, folded it in half, and then marked my holes of where I'm going to sew in the signature. So you're going to do that, okay? And then once you get that marked, you can just clip this in here and poke your holes through. And then, you know, I think most of you know how to sew a signature in. So you're going to sew the first signature here and then the second signature on these holes here, right? And you'll see on this one here, you see how chunky that is? Look, and it looks really nice. I mean, it's not really a gator mouth or anything, and you can still fit more in there. And the reason that that works like that is because if you notice, there's a bigger area in the middle here. So you can see this area in the middle here allows for these signatures to expand the more dimensional things you put in them, and it works. So I think it'll be fine. Now what I did was, between the signatures, I did tie some cute twine, you know, tassel, whatever you want to put, charms, you can do anything. So once I sewed the signatures in, I just took some crochet trim that I had to cover that up, and it also strengthens it, and then tied those on, okay? And then you could just start decorating to your heart's content. The cover here, like I said, on this one here, I put a flare here to cover this little area here. So I'm going to put a flare there, put some more of these little bits and bobs, these little flat back pearls on here. I'm going to sew the two signatures in and then decorate. I have all kind of things to decorate with, and I thought this next one, I printed out some vintage, vintage, like from the 50s or so, these cute pictures of kids on Christmas Day, Christmas morning, getting their toys for Christmas. Oh, they're so cute. Look at this. And I just got these off Pinterest, but you might already have something like this. These girls with their dolls. I remember getting one of those life-size dolls when I was a girl. And then I just, like I said, printed some of my ephemera in a smaller size. If you're able to do that, that's kind of fun, like I did here. And I just love these pictures of the children here. I used, like I said, pieces of fabric I had some bows, sequins, pins. Make yourself, if you have some tinsel, got to have some tinsel in there, some fabric, pom-pom trim. All you need is a little to make it effective. And then some Tim Holtz dolls. Look for your candy wrappers. Make a little charm. It's probably stuff you have laying all around your desk from crafting. That's kind of what I used to make this. My granddaughters already want my journals here, so I might not be able to hold on to these. I might have to buy more Jello boxes and make myself another one, because my granddaughter spotted this and they want it. But these are so cute. They're fun. They use up all your little pieces. And I'd say give it a try. And look at, there's so much cute Christmas food out right now in packaging. You can make these out of hot cocoa boxes, other candy boxes, the Jello boxes, cookie boxes. Just, you know, when you go to the store or when you get a gift from somebody, you're going to look at the containers a little different now, because look how fun these are. So I hope you got some ideas from this, and you know, it's something fun, cute, easy, quick to do, and who wouldn't love getting one of these cute little journals? So I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know in the comments, and Merry Christmas. Have a blessed holiday with your families, and thank you for joining me, and let's look forward to a happy and healthy new year. And we'll see you girls later. Bye.